Tonight, a heads up for people who use those mobile cash apps like Venmo, for example. If you use them for business transactions, the IRS wants to know about it.
A consumer investigative reporter Bill McGinty is here with the two important things you need to know so you're not left asking, where's the money?
Yeah,
Bill?
you know, guys, I think a lot of people are overreacting to this news and part of this new law. The previous threshold was $20,000. Well, now the IRS wants to know about anything over $600. But who are they going to be looking at? So, why the change? Well, it's part of the Biden American Rescue Plan. The IRS wants to know about business transactions over $600 being paid through by cash apps like Zelle and Venmo. Chris Hobart is with Hobart Wealth Management.
So basically, this is an effort by the government to just close the gap between the $20,000 threshold now down to $600 because too many people are probably not reporting the income.
A lot of folks see that as an area that if Uncle Sam isn't told about it, then maybe it doesn't exist. Now, the reality is there is a good portion of people in what's called the gig economy that are making money between that $600 and $20,000. And Uncle Sam wants a portion of that money. It is taxable.
So how will the IRS distinguish between business and personal? People in households often split rent, mortgages, and utilities and pay each other.
That's not going to be taxable. It is specifically for goods and services. So think of it like a hairdresser. You get your hair cut, you pay them with a cash app. What they're wanting to make sure is if that hairdresser is making above $600 a year in their business transactions, that Uncle Sam is getting paid.
The app will notify the IRS for business transactions and generate what's called a 1099-K. Financial experts recommend using one app for business and one for personal. That way things will be separate and easier to control, lessening your likelihood for some sort of an audit, which experts say is fairly low.
To your point, Bill, yes, have two different accounts or two different setups, or make sure you are tracking your different expenses.
Which, if you have a business, you've got to do anyway. If you have more questions when this starts to happen, January of 2022, IRS.gov will lay out all expectations and rules, and I put a link to IRS.gov in the web version of this story, which lays everything out. Guys?
I think it's important to note, too, because I know with a lot of these apps, you can choose as someone who's paying or giving money, whether it's a personal or a business transaction. But I think, don't you get less protections if you choose personal? Like, for example, if you get scammed, you try to get that money back. It's a personal transaction.
Yeah.
So something to remember.
All right. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, you bet.